it wasn't a particularly planned move, but I do remember one of the skills that has recently changed, in that a ball was chipped from the back by David Faulkner, and he chipped it right down the line in the air. You can't chip it anymore, you have to throw the aerial. Steve Batchelor picked it up. He'd had a battle with the German left half. I had made my way from our 25 all the way up to the D. Batch got the ball, he slipped it across, and I raced in and scored. And of course, we all remember the comment that Barry Davies made, which was, "Where were the Germans?" But frankly, who cares? I think that stands to this day. But obviously that made it 3-0, which enabled us to actually bring on two players that hadn't played in the whole tournament, and they could then receive their medal. But it obviously was elation for me, and I think at that point it was the time when we thought, you know, we've actually won this one. The whole squad we'd had a pact not to drink at all, as in alcohol, and it's supposed to be a random drug test, and guess who got called in for the drug test after the final? Me and Sean, the goal scorers. And I remember going into that drug testing area, and we'd not had a beer for 6 or 8 months, and we were faced with either a cooler full of beers and a cooler full of soft drinks. And I think you can guess which one we chose, and it went straight up to there. And you know, we were a little bit dizzy for a while, and we were there for about half an hour waiting to you know, pass our water for the drug test. Sorry, too much detail there, but I mean, it was quite significant.
Now you have an ambition to play with your 3 sons on the same side.
Yes, bit of an age gap. Well, not a bit of an age gap. It's just that I have played regularly. The last couple of years I've had some problems with knees. Well, I've always had problems with knees, actually. I missed 84 through knee injury, but now I've got to get one knee sorted out. I've played with 3 of my boys in one game. Played with the 3 of us. I would now like to play with all 3 in the one game. Hopefully this season I'll achieve that.
So hockey is very much about family for you now, and being a family sport.
I think it always is, and I think you'll probably find that, you know, things that influence what people do is often dictated by what parents do. Pretty much with hockey, you know, it is a family atmosphere. Not so much nowadays with AstroTurf. You know, with the old club hockeys, the whole family would come, and it's very much the same now. You know, we all turn up, we might play in different teams, but we all get together, and it's good. It's good father and son time, I think. I think they have to cover a lot more ground nowadays. You know, I was specifically left wing, you know, and that was my area. Those were my skills, and I built up a reputation with opposite coaches that hated me because I would actually attack players. I wasn't afraid of losing the ball, so you know, I would have a go. I think today they're a little bit more intimidated in so much that if they lose the ball, then they may be brought off. But yeah, certainly, you know, Barry Middleton, Ashley Jackson's fabulous. You know, they're both fabulous players, and I think they're fabulous to watch as well. They're fabulous examples to, you know, to children, to entertain them, you know, to be skillful, and I think that's what drives the future on, really. We like to see the skill, don't we? Yeah, self pass is fantastic. You know, I wish we'd had that in my day. That would really, I would use it. I would use the foul and take it straight away. You know, I would have loved that. But it is a different game. But like anything, we have to adapt. We have to adapt to it, and we have to play by the rules, don't we?